Your book is about how to change reality and how to get rid of old rules and you call them bullshit rules, or you call them rules. And do you know, or can you give a special hack how people can get over the old rules, get over the old belief systems?
Absolutely. So one of the most popular words in the book is the word brule, B-R-U-L-E, a brule. A brule is a bullshit rule that we adopt to simplify our understanding of the world. I gave a couple of examples earlier, right? Eat 3 meals a day and you'll be fine. Go to college, get married. All of these are rules that our society adopts because we hear about them from father to son, from father to son, from mother to daughter, to father to son. It goes down generationally. But again, in a world of crazy rapid change, many of these rules are no longer effective. So what I teach in this book is an understanding that the entire web of how we exist is based on our beliefs about the world. But our beliefs come from this thing called the culturescape. The culturescape is that tangled web of human rituals, human beliefs, human ideas. Your culturescape in Germany is overlapping certain aspects of the culturescape in the United States, overlapping certain aspects of the culturescape in, say, Turkey. But fundamentally, there are certain rules that human beings accept to be true. The problem is we blindly follow. Now, in the book, I state that there are 4 different stages of growth for a human being, right? So a stage 1, a level 1, is where most people in the world are today. At level 1, you believe the world happens to you. You blindly follow. If you're tough, if you're down on your luck, if things aren't working out, your natural tendency is to blame the world. Something bad happened. You got laid off. Someone broke your heart. Your back is no longer as strong as possible. That is level 1 thinking. That is where most people are. But at a certain point, certain groups of people, usually the people who start following personal growth, ascend to level 2. Level 2 is where you understand that all the rules of the world are not necessarily true and that you can question and change those rules. At level 2, you gain the ability to see that you can change things, you can shift things, you can set your own goals. And we teach techniques to basically set goals that come from within and not from what society says you need to do. So the goal setting technique that I teach in that book, it's called the 3 most important questions, is now being used by close to 1 million people worldwide. Teachers are teaching it in schools in India, in Mexico. It's been taught in universities. The American Management Association has shared this with its members. But that particular model teaches you to set goals away from the culturescape. So you end up with goals which are genuinely going to make you happy and not make your parents happy or your professors happy. That's level 2. Now the funny thing is, Bernhard, is that there's a level beyond level 2. After you get to level 2 and you start to see that you can set your own goals and these goals can come from within, something interesting happens to the human being. They get to what I call level 3. Level 3 is where you gain the desire to go within. You start understanding that there's an outer world. There's a world that is physical, which is like this glass. But there's also a world inside you. And you gain the ability to understand that you can build on consciousness. What this means is that you start exploring ideas of how your consciousness can influence yourself and the world. At level 3, people start exploring things such as thoughts creating reality, such as their mind slowing down their aging. They explore things such as mindfulness and meditation. That is the world of level 3. So again, I repeat, we as human beings live in multiple different ways of identifying with the world. Level 1 is the world happens to you. Level 2 is you can change the world, you can control your immediate environment. Level 3 is when you go into the world inside you. But there is a level 4. And the level 4 that we talk about in the book is when you understand that you and me and everyone else are all connected. And you awaken yourself to the idea that why you exist is to basically not just create a great life for yourself, but to push the human race forward. You learn the ability to use your ability to question the rules, to use your ability to go within and draw upon inner strength. And at level 4, you take that out to make a dent in the universe, to shift the world, to be an activist, to build a business, to create, to invent things that can push the human race forward. So that is the path of growth that we talk about in this book. And what the Code of the Extraordinary Mind is, it gives you 10 different laws. These laws must be experienced in order that wake you up to going from level 1 to 2 to 3 to finally to level 4. And at level 4, on the 10th law, is when I say someone has truly awakened themselves to an extraordinary life. So the book covers this in paper, and I hope the audience enjoys it. At the seminar that we're doing on September 30th in Munich, September 30th to October 1st, we apply this. So people actually go through this in 2 days in the seminar through guided exercises, working and thought models that I take people through to awaken them to all 10 laws and to get to level 4.